So let's not waste time. Let's open After Effects. All right. So first, create a new composition. Let's create a new composition. 1920 by 1080. Let's name it Picture 1. Picture 1. Then hit OK. All right. Now let's load our assets into the software. Let's load our assets. Let me select these 3 pictures that I have here. All right. So now I have Picture 1. Okay. So duplicate Picture 1. So Control D to duplicate Picture 1 to have Picture 2. Duplicate Picture 2 to have Picture 3. So you have 3 picture composition in. So double click to open Picture 2, then Picture 3. So now on Picture 1, drag one image in. Okay. See this one? All right. Picture 2, let's drag the next image in. Picture 3, let's drag the next image in. Okay. So now, let's fit the image into the entire composition. All right. So Picture 1, just hit S, then scale it down. Okay. So let's scale it up to here. All right. So what you are going to do is this. With S hit, first set a key on the beginning. Okay. Then move to something like 13 seconds. Then increase the size of the image so that you have something like this. Okay. All right. So now let's go to Picture 2. Let's hit S. It's for scale. Then scale it down a bit more. Then set a key at the beginning. Then move the timeline to 13 seconds. Then scale it up. Okay. A bit. Then come to Picture 3. Hit S. Then scale it up to fit. Okay. Let's scale it up to fit. Then set a key at the beginning. Then come to 13 seconds. Then scale it up a bit more. Okay, so this is okay. All right. So after this is what you are going to do. Come to your browser window. Then duplicate Picture 1. Okay. When you duplicate Picture 1, you have Picture 4. Now rename Picture 4. Make it Picture 1A. Okay. Select Picture 2. Duplicate it. Okay. Then rename Picture 4 again to what? Picture 2A. Then select Picture 3, then duplicate it. Okay, to have another Picture 4 again. Then rename it, that Picture 4 again, to what? Picture 3A. Picture 3A. Okay. So when you open Picture 1, you see this image. When you open Picture 1A, it's the same thing. When you open Picture 2, and when you open Picture 2A, it's the exact same thing. When you open Picture 3, and you open Picture 3A, it's the same image. Okay? All right. So now let's close Picture 3A, Picture 2A, and Picture 1A. Now we are going to work with Picture 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Now let's come to Picture 1. Right-click in to insert New Adjustments Layer. Okay? So with our adjustment layer inserted, come to Effects and Presets. Okay? Then type CC Mr. Mercury. Okay? Then double-click to apply. So you see this? It's as simple as that. Okay? So now let's work on the CC Mercury's attributes, effect attributes here. Okay? So this is what you are going to do. On radius X, let's go something like 300. Then Y, let's go something like 350. Okay? So now, producer. On the producer, let's maintain the 960, then come to the next one. Let's make it something like 1200. 1200. I think that's okay. The longevity, Let's see longevity. Let's give it something like 3. Okay. Then gravity, let's make it 2. Resistance, 0.5. Okay, 0.5. Okay. So we are on it. Then animation, let's leave it at explosive. Then let me see. Blob bed size, let's keep it something like 5. Okay. Then the blob depth size, 0.5. That's all. So you see what happens to our image? Just look at it. Look. Okay. Okay. All right. So we have what we want. Okay. So all that you have to do is copy the adjustments layer from here. Just copy it. Copy the adjustments layer. Come to picture 2. Then paste it here. Okay. Come to picture 3. Then paste the same thing here. Okay. So the effect will apply to all of them. All right. So now let's create a new composition. Let's name it main. Okay. So this is where we are going to do our arrangement. All right. So now let's drag picture 1 into our main composition. Then drag picture 1A also into it. Okay. So with picture 1 and picture 1A in, see what you have. You see that? Okay, let me drag this in a bit so that you see what I'm talking about. You see that the picture 1A will act as the source, whilst the picture 1 will be the effect. Okay, so the source is this. The source is what is showing now. Then the effect will come, and the effect, which is the water, will come on it. You see that? All right. So this is what you are going to do. On picture 1A, hit T for the opacity, then set a key, then move the timeline forward, then off, go 0%. Okay, so you have something like this. The beginning. Let me make the image come first. Okay, so you have something like this. You see? You see that? Okay. So basically, we are setting up the final arrangement. Okay. So with this, we have set up one image arrangement. You see how easy it is? So from here, what we do is, we will select these two, picture 1 and picture 1A, then Control D to duplicate. Then duplicate it, then move it, drag the two, the new duplicated one, to something like 13 seconds or so. Let me put it to 14 seconds. So that we have something like that. This one will come in for a bit before going away. You see that? Okay. So with this duplicated, all that you have to do is this. Select picture 1, then come here, select picture 2, then hold the Alt key, then drag it onto it to replace it. Then come under here, picture 1A, select picture 2A, hold the Alt key, then drag it also onto it. All right? So now we have picture 2, which is carrying the effect, then picture 2A, which is the source. So you have something like this. You see? Okay, select these two, then duplicate them two again. Then move it up. Then shift the layer to something like, move the layer to something like 18 seconds or so. So with this one duplicated, you see that it's 2 here, it hasn't changed. So select picture 3, hold the Alt key, then drag it onto it. Then select the sub of it, then select picture 3A, hold the Alt key and drag it also onto it. Okay, so your final work will be something like this. You see that? So this is your final work. As simple as that. You have a cool water on picture surface slideshow template to do whatever work you want to do. Okay, it can be a birthday, or it can also be a video, or whatever work you want to use it for. Cool as that. All right, it can be a wedding picture slideshow that you are doing here with the water effect. All right, all right, folks. This comes to the end of another tutorial. Please kindly like, subscribe, and comment. All right, see you next time.